Thanks, everyone. My name is Sebastian Fuentes, Political Director of the New Hampshire Democratic Party. I'm here with an amazing grassroots activist from the North Country, our friend Sue Ford. Sue is the chair of the Northern Grafton County Democrats. And Sue, thank you for taking the time really quick. We have a few questions to ask you. Hopefully, we can get some of your wisdom. My first question to you, in your experience, what has been the most effective way or strategy that you found in organizing in the North Country?
One-to-one conversations, talking to your neighbors, talking to people. I don't mind talking to people at the grocery store if they see my bumper stickers, and they frequently do. And then we stop and have a conversation about what's important, what's going on. But it's one-to-one, but it's also making sure that your group is well known in the area and is doing important things. We have a good time.
Yeah,
That also helps.
that's super powerful.
Yeah,
Especially in rural communities.
Yes, and we work with really good people, and we have fun together, and we know all the good places to go, and it becomes a community without actually being about four walls, but it is a Northern Grafton community of Democrats.
Thank you for that. That's so powerful. But let me ask you another question. I know you have been in politics for a long time. Uh, um, what drove you to get involved in politics?
Hey, Sebastian, I haven't been involved in that long. Although I grew up in a political family, there was no question that when I was growing up, that I knew that my father and my mother were both very interested in politics. We talked politics at the dinner table. My mother could take one side, my father could take the other, and the next night they take the opposite sides. So we had a lot of discussion and a lot of work with politics. But my career was in education. And I don't believe in education, and I was a school administrator. I don't believe you bring partisan politics into any school ever. And so I didn't have any bumper stickers. Now that I have bumper stickers, people say, what are you doing with your bumper stickers? I said, I couldn't have them when I was working. I'm making up for lost time.
There we go.
And when I retired from Connecticut to New Hampshire. Now, my grandparents had lived in this area, so the area was very familiar to me, but I didn't know anybody. And when you retire, one of the things that you have to do is to say to yourself, now, what am I going to do that's important? What am I going to do that I can care about? That's going to get me up in the morning? And I never watched daytime TV when I was working. I don't intend to watch it now, unless they have a couple good hearings coming up.
There we go.
Yeah. But so when I came up to New Hampshire, clearly this is a grassroots state.
Yes.
It is incredibly easy to get involved in politics and get and work and get, and it's fun, and you meet wonderful people. I was in the House for several years. I still miss the people in the House of Representatives, the Democrats that I got to know. I miss the work that we did. It was fascinating, and it was important, and it was there. I do not miss driving through Franconia Notch in a snowstorm.
But I gotta say, I'm really, it really fills my heart to see you sometimes in the gallery, mentoring, younger folks that want to run for office, and you show up, you're helping them, answering all their questions. So that's really powerful. My last question before we wrap up: what advice you will give to someone who is new to organizing?
New to organize a committee?
Communities like the northern part of the state.
Um,
Yeah, in general, and new to politics, new to the Democratic Party.
Well, get to know two or three friends that you can talk to, that you can be part of, and that you can be part of a group and get that group moving. It's hard to sit in a house by yourself and be very active, but when you have two or three friends that you can work with and get involved with, then it all falls together.
That's right.
And then you care. I mean, when somebody's going to do a visibility up in Littleton area, we want you all to show up. It's a good place to show up. It's a good place to meet your friends. It's a good place to get mental health. I'm concerned this year. I mean, we're all under a whole lot of pressure, And there's nothing good going on in Washington, and in New Hampshire, it's not much better. So we have to depend on ourselves. We have to get there, and we have to say, this is important, and we are part of a group that's going to make a difference. And you have to
Yes,
trust yourself.
absolutely, absolutely. And as somebody that got involved through politics to the Northern Democrats, is that something that I'm really appreciative. Sue, thank you for the excellent advice that you gave us today. Thank you so much for sharing your insights. And then, for those who want to learn more about the work that you do, please check the northerngrafton.democrats.org website. Sue, any final thoughts that you would like to share?
Yes, Sebastian, and you reminded me, if there's anyone out there is absolutely thinking about getting involved in the New Hampshire House of Representatives and wants more information, Sebastian will give you my phone number, Sebastian will give you my
Uh-oh.
email number, and we will get together and let's talk about this. It is a wonderful opportunity for people to get involved in New Hampshire. It is grassroots. And yes, Sebastian, that's one of the things I enjoy the most is working with new reps.
Thank you so much, Sue. That was amazing. Yes, please. You have friend here. Thank you for all the work you do, and then thank you for everybody tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.